ready? You ready, D? Ready? All right. Certainly Presbyterian is a really good team. I mean, what a great job Q has done. Played with a lot of class and a lot of toughness. Very much like Earl's teams in College of Charleston. It reminded me very much of that. And their execution, and he's gotten that young group to play very well in January. And, you know, they're 5-1, now 5-2, and they've done a really, really good job of growing and growing what Dustin started last year. Dustin Kearns is a wonderful coach, and Q is an excellent coach also, and certainly congratulations to them on the progress that they've made. It was a tough game. That was a grinded-out game. The first half was really tough. I thought we were pressing a little bit offensively. You know, this weekend we made every shot, just about, and I thought we were pressing a little bit offensively and kind of relying a little bit on some tough shots that we had been making on Thursday and Saturday. But once we settled in, much better second half, 52%, much like we've been playing the last two games, sharing the ball. 15 assists, only 9 turnovers. So that's, I don't know the exact number, Derek could tell you, but that's a bunch of assists in 3 games, a bunch, over 50. And so our team is moving the ball. I thought we made some really gutsy, tough plays late. I thought Coach Butters made some good calls late to put our players in good position. And I thought our guys executed and finished a very tough battle. I thought Duncan's 2 threes were gigantic, but our team did a good job of moving the ball and finding them. And then his offensive rebound was terrific. Flan obviously is on a tear and playing as well as anybody in the country. And Ty is playing very well also. Ty does a lot for us. He's a mismatch problem, and I really like how Dede played and controlled the game, and TA kind of got in a little bit of a rhythm. So had another injury. We'll see how Malik is. Might be down to 8, and we'll just see how that goes, and we'll play with as many as that they're eligible to play.
Coach, you built that 12-point lead in the second half, that good spurt. It looked like you were totally in control. You go to next media timeout, you're down 1 already,
Yeah.
but you answered that, and that's been something maybe this team has not handled very well. When you have the lead, you lose it. Late game execution, as you said. I thought the last 6 or 7 minutes, y'all were right on cue.
Yeah. At the 6, I don't know the exact time, but I called a timeout because we were trying too hard. Yeah. This is a good group of young men now. I love them, and they really, really want to do well. And we had a loose ball, and instead of going after the loose ball, Duncan grabbed, I think, Hightower, and he put him on the free throw line, and now we're in the bonus the rest of the game. And so I called a timeout, and I just said, hey, we can execute better than this. We're capable. And really from that point on, we didn't turn it over against the press at all. We started moving the ball. We stopped dribbling as much, and our passing came back. And Ty made some big plays, hit some good free throws, and we got Flan on a couple isolations. But Duncan's 2 3-pointers were really big, really big, because we're down 2 after having a 12-point lead. Now we're right back up 1. Hits another one. Now we're up 4. And so I thought our execution, we just needed to calm down. You know, these guys really want to do well, and they really want to play together, and they really want to do what I ask them to do. And so that's been a pleasure to coach. But I just thought we needed to calm down, and from that point on, we did. And our execution was terrific.
You mentioned Duncan. He's really been struggling. And how big is this going to be for him? You hope, you know, with the guys you have sitting beside you, and then you add him with the things he can do with the basketball. And like you said, the 2 shots tonight, it's got to help him with confidence.
You know, he had 2 big shots against High Point also. So maybe, you know, we just need a couple. And then people are attacking him. You know, they know he's going to get his feet set and shoot a 3, so we're working with him on shot faking and going by and finding a teammate. And that's been a little bit new for him. But Duncan wants to do well. You know, really wants to do well. And so I'm really happy for him, because that guy is in the gym before practice. He's in the gym after practice. He really wants to shoot the ball well for us, because he knows that stretch 4 really has made us go in the past. And so I'm happy for him. To hit a couple of games is what we need.
For the guys, did you all get a sense that you were pressing too hard as that 12-point lead went away? And what did you say to each other to try to calm each other down and get back into the swing of things?
Yeah, we got a little excited there. Crowd was in it, we was in it, but we had to get back to calm ourselves down, and they came on. I mean, basketball game of runs. They went on a run, and we just got back to what we know: sharing the ball, getting good shots, and playing defense. So I just told my guys just to calm down, and we gonna win this game with free throws and defense.
I mean, just going on Flan said, I mean, we all knew that we was trying too hard on offense, of course, and just like you said, just basketball's a game of runs. So we have to make sure we get on our own little run at the end of the game and just close it out.
Sometimes when offense comes really easy, you forget how hard it is. And, you know, we shot 80% in the first half against High Point, and a lot of it was creating for each other. But if you watch the film, there's also Flan hit some really tough shots. And, you know, I designed that one at halftime, that banker from 30 feet, but that was the only play that Teal let me call. The reason that we're effective offensively or become effective offensively because we're moving the ball. And tonight, they you know, one pass, ISO, and the shots were there, but maybe one more pass. And honest, people play tie. They're going to start playing tie different. They're playing Flan different. Every time Flan touches it, there's 10 feet in the paint. And so we got to continue to work on that, on finding his teammates. But, you know, 10 for 20, 50% for a guard is always, you know, top of the heap. That's outstanding.
Coach, got to ask you about Dontrell and what's his status, and you know why has he missed the last 3 games? I guess first off.
Yeah, that was a coach's decision, and we've decided that's all I'm going to say on that is my decision, and we're not going to elaborate on that, and that's something that I'll decide moving forward.
1-3 in a row, team's in a good place, but you've been around long enough. Things can go south in a hurry, just like you did at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
But what do you feel like this team? You're down to, like you said, 7 guys or whatever, 8 guys, whatever. How can this continue? What can you do to keep this team on the right track?
Well, I'll give you an example of what we did. We played Thursday, played great. Saturday, played great. Sunday was off. Monday was a walkthrough. Tuesday was shooting and a walkthrough. Wednesday was a walkthrough. Because, I mean, these guys are playing heavy minutes. And so Ty tonight, 25, that's a lot for Ty. And Duncan, 30. Flan's played 38, I believe. He'll rest in March, and hopefully middle of March. And we're just having to be really smart. We're having to not have any combat in practice, which is unusual for us. I'm concerned about that, that our improvement curve doesn't plateau. But, you know, we can't afford another injury. And so we're having to spend a lot of time in the training room, a lot of time in walkthroughs, a lot of time with 5-on-0 offensive execution, 5-on-5 walkthrough defensive execution, and just prepare. Certainly we'll do that tomorrow and then take Sunday off. And then, you know, I don't know what's coming next week, but we'll do the same thing. And just trust these guys that on game night their competitive nature will come out, and the hard work that we've put in the fall, in the preseason, they'll remember all their fundamentals. And but so far so good.
With Dontrell not being here, you talked about the good ball movement you guys have had. Is that kind of a factor in that? The fact that you don't have your leading scorer out there right now, and these guys are trying to spread it around a little bit more and work into some other guys?
Yeah, I think all of our guys on our team want to do well, including Dontrell. I think he wants to do well, and it's been more of us trying to do a better job coaching. We started noticing, you know, through a tough 3-game stretch that the ball was sticking a lot, and part of that is really good because we got some really confident guys. But the college game is played. You draw 2 and kick, and you got to have somebody open. And so the way we do our offense, it requires a lot of unselfishness. And I think one of the biggest factors is making a few adjustments 3 games ago to add back our dribble drive along with our pinch post motion offense, and then just really showing these guys on film that you know, we got to share the ball. We got to share the ball. And there were great examples tonight of sharing the ball, like Dede 6 assists, Flan 4 assists, only 1 turnover, tied 2 assists, which is low for him. He's an excellent passer. And so I think it's a combination of our guys growing a little bit and us continuing to add different dimensions offensively that can really help us. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you, sir.